control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here, and first off I've got some exciting news for you guys. So the OpenRA developers have managed to snag a deal with the General's Gentlemen. If you guys don't know them, they are RTS shoutcasters and they have quite a large community, I think around 14k subscribers. And they have agreed to cast a game of OpenRA recently, which has been uploaded yesterday, and it was by incident it was a game of mine. Well, I got in contact with them and sent them the game. So there are gonna be 2 shoutcasts of myself versus Omnom. So if you want, leave a like on their channel and leave a comment suggesting for them to get more OpenRA casts done, because that's what we want to do here. We want to see some more OpenRA action and coverage. But for now, let's turn our eyes to the professional scene here. And we have got on the left side, spawning as the Brits in the traditional colors of the British Empire, we see Rexxxy, who's been kind of a newcomer, but he's a force to be reckoned with. He has dedicated himself to mastering OpenRA, been playing a lot over the last 2 months, I'd say, maybe 1 month, not entirely sure. His opponent is none other than Medium Tank. If you guys don't know Medium Tank, he came second in the Masters League, right after myself, so he is he's a powerhouse as well. And I'm really excited to see how this plays out. For now, pretty standard stuff, standard openers. We're seeing some rifles, safeguarding engineers, and we're seeing some early infantry aggression. Now, the meta has kind of shifted. That's kind of something I wanted to talk about. We see more double refinery builds than ever. And the reason for this is because many players have opted to go for early infantry aggression, just like you see Rexxxy here. I've had a game with Gatekeeper the other day, and he told me nowadays he just pops double refinery and queues up 20 riflemen at the start of the game. Because 20 riflemen is enough to overwhelm any light vehicles, even a freaking APC. So yeah, go figure. And the Ranger is going to be still good for scouting. It's still going to be like the more traditional scouting route. And yeah, and if Medium Tank is aware of the situation and finds the blob, he can maybe like pick off a few rocket soldiers, which would be good. But yeah, bottom line, double ore refinery is starting to be really viable. And that's due to people trying to apply more early pressure. Ooh, that's good micro here. Rexxxy recognizing that his barracks is being camped and immediately halting the production of the rocket soldier. But not before Medium Tank gets another rocket soldier for his troubles. So, well, the range has paid for itself. So the scaling is obviously going to be harder on a War Factory first build. However, you can dish out so much damage with early infantry and early tank pushes that it's actually worth it to go for double ref. So yeah, the Ranger has gotten a couple picks, but nothing too significant. And this is what happened to me in a couple games versus Gatekeeper as well. Now I'm seeing the rifle blob move with my Ranger, and I'm frantically starting to produce rifle infantry. So is Medium Tank, but he has not scouted the light tank that's coming in hot. So this is going to pose a problem for him. He's gonna run. Ooh, the Ranger just turning around. Rate of turn saves him here. Fortunately, he's got a nice service depot to back it up. We're seeing a mine layer out. So this is the 1-2 punch combo. We're seeing Rexxxy is building a range of a line of sight. The light tank for, well, tanking. And also getting some nice crushes. And the infantry backbone of the army. This is already a pretty scary push if you're asking me. Medium Tank should really go for a repair on his Ranger. Wow. Okay. Double mine layer. These are the new strats. Ooh, losing his Ranger though. And those mine layers are just sneaking past on the bottom side. It would be so unfortunate if Rexxxy somehow scouted this. He doesn't have a hunch, right? He can't. How would he? He is... Wow, okay. The mine layers are hiding in the village anyway. Oh no. How? Okay, this strikes me as really odd. Like, this Ranger had no business being on the outskirts of the map. How did he actually find the mine layer? This must have been some crazy coincidence, or, well, maybe just good old, I don't know. Can't be stream sniping because Medium Tank doesn't stream as far as I'm aware. But still, that's gonna be nice. He's going to lure the army in here. Oh! The plays. Okay, he needs to, like, hide behind his own mine belt. Yes, do it. The strats, I'm loving it. So this mine patch is, yeah, well, access denied. There's not gonna be an expansion going up here anytime soon, because this is just, yeah, a death trap waiting to happen for unsuspicious harvesters. Unsuspecting harvesters. Anyway, medium tanker is going for a standard, well, medium tank build. Go figure. And I don't see this trading very well versus a bazooka blob. Because, as we all know, bazookas just make very, very short work of anything that can come out of a war factory. Even mammoth tanks. And the medium tanks in turn have horrible AT, plus the slow rotating turrets. So not very good without massive infantry backup. And this, I see, is a 5-5 combination, which means there's gonna be, yeah. Medium tank is going for 5-5, which means he's queuing up 5 rocket soldiers and 5 riflemen at a time, then 5 rocket soldiers and 5 riflemen, and repeat, rinse and repeat, which is going to produce a composition that can deal with armored threats very much, and also, well, also ore trucks. So it's really good for sniping ore trucks or raiding bases, but it's a composition that really falls off against those high rifleman blobs like Rexxxy has them here. Because as soon as the front line goes down, and that's going to happen because tanks are just not very long for this world in OpenRA. As soon as the front lines start crumbling, then the riflemen of Rexxxy can just overwhelm the blob and take out many of those important and expensive rocket soldiers. So I really like the composition and the formationing of Rexxxy way better here. Couple medics mixed in though, medics are good. Still, I don't see this engagement going in the favor of Rexxxy. There is such an abundance of riflemen here, and some of the tanks are drawn out of position. Whoa-oh. The Ranger getting cheeky, getting some pokes in. You see how he's hotkeying this. This is very beautiful. Really good micro here. He keeps his rocket soldiers in a different control group than his Ranger and the rest of his army. But he's gonna have to deal with a base here, so... no sir, not happening. Ranger skirting away. Oh, he's gonna bring his own MCV to the party though. So, yeah, Rexxxy just has so much more stuff here. If he attacks moves now, he should go for the attack move. There he goes. At this point, focus fire doesn't even matter because he's clearly in the numbers advantage. Even putting down some concrete walls, very nice, walling off the pillboxes. Because pillboxes eat away at infantry if you let them, but look at this. This is not gonna happen in this game. Very beautifully executed by Rexxxy. And a clear and distinct win here. We're having a second army pushing up. Are they gonna get the con yard? I don't know, it's not even worth it. Like, how much value is in this army? At least 4k, I'd say, 4.5k or something. If you trade that for a con yard, you've traded very poorly. So yeah, medium tank limping away. He's gotten a radar dome up. But I see him in trouble here. Basically, well, he's on one base at this point. Because this is gonna get cleared out. Rexxxy flushing out the base of medium tank with a concerted push here. Not looking good for medium tank. The heli trying to get some pot shots in, but he's just in range of the Zuka blob. Oh, some really good crushes though. Wow, okay, this is where the all rifle composition was a bit detrimental here for Rexxxy. But Rexxxy should still take this engagement, albeit barely, because he can reinforce with pillboxes. More and more pillboxes will start to appear soon, and yeah. Medium tank knows what's up. He's retreating, sounding the retreat here. Hitting the retreat button. Hit and run, buddy. And this is gonna be a fierce base push. You know what though? He has neglected building a refinery, so the eco's even. The eco... No! Medium tank is ahead in the eco. Until Rexxxy gets a refinery here. Which he should do shortly. And this is the standard procedure for Allied versus Allied base pushes. Build barracks for damage as a damage soak, and then build pillboxes behind those. And the pillboxes are just gonna shred any incoming infantry. Wow, though, medium tank is starting to push back here. I did not expect this. Has he? Rexxxy kind of not producing any infantry now. Is he broke? Yeah, he is. Completely broke. Well, the walls are completely busted strat. I really like it. Wow, he's selling out. He's selling out completely. That was a bit overkill here. Okay, big comeback for a medium tank. Both players actually should have had similar eco. Let's take a look at the eco graph, shall we? Let's get a bit analytical. Yeah, he had a big dip here after he had mined out his original base supplies. And that's what gave medium tank the edge, because then medium tank could continue. Oh, he's going for the power snipe. Then medium tank could continue force firing the ground, but also producing infantry, while Rexxxy was just bled dry and he didn't build any more infantry. So that's what won medium tank the engagement here. No more reinforcements for Rexxxy. Now medium tank trying to make a push here on the, oh wow, some more walls, on the ore trucks, on the supply lines. Always try going for the supply lines. It's such a good call here. Getting one harvester down. Can get some more work done here. Deciding not to. There are very few Zooks in this blob. Like, I see one. Yeah, a single one. 2, 3 down south. So, yeah, medium tank could have kept pushing, but there were a lot of rocket soldiers, a lot of riflemen. Not very many rocket soldiers. The composition was just very off here for Rexxxy. And that's the disgusting part about the current release. You can just spam pillboxes to your heart's content. Yesterday I've played a game against, who was it? Let me think. Yeah, it was against Rexxxy. And on sidestep, and I tried pushing in here, and he had a line of 6 pillboxes, I kid you not. It's disgusting. Oh, this is gonna be a refinery snipe, completely for free. Completely unanswered. And that's so big. Oh my lord, those mines are gonna come into play now. So Rexxxy is forced to kind of go for this ore patch, but he doesn't have detection right now. He needs a mine layer. I'm not sure if he knows. Probably. Yeah, okay. He has built a mine layer of his own. Oh! I completely missed this, but we're having veteran tanks out for medium tank. You see the chevron here? That's, yeah. He somehow got a spy and I completely missed it. Oh, there are 2 more. Oh, he has disguised himself as the engineer, which was standing just in the top of the map. Alright, what are those 2 gonna go for? I think he can go for veterancy on everything. That's nice though. Oh, he still takes a hit from the mines. Ooh, so close. Okay, for those who don't know, first let's see what those spies are going for. Too much happening. Barracks, okay, good choice, and probably the helipad. So yeah, cleanup achieved here. I really like how Rexxxy has responded by building a mine layer. For those of you who don't know, mine layers do detect enemy mines. And that's the only thing that can detect enemy mines. From what I'm aware, not even pillboxes, like not even base defenses can detect enemy mines, I believe. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I built mine layers even in your base. Ooh, a swarm of 5 helis going down to an AA gun. Swatted out of the skies like flies. 3 remaining, should not be enough. Oh, he can get a pick on the MCV, maybe. No. Doesn't have the balls here. Ooh, and the counter helicopters are going to get an MCV. Now, medium tank is a crafty player. I'm pretty sure he's going to build a mechanic, because that's the prudent thing to do at this point. That's what separates the good from the great OpenRA players. If you recognize such situations, okay, I've lost an MC, it was undeployed, there's a husk, I can just build a mechanic, and thank you very much. Your snipe has been pretty much meaningless. It's been countered by a $500 mechanic. Good stuff. Still a lot of high veterancy from the earlier fights on the army of Rexxxy, but yeah. Take an educated guess, medium tanks army is going to get veterancy to boot. 10% to all stats. That is such a big, hefty chunk of damage they can put out. No, I saw some walls, I was just looking at the minimap and I saw some blue. Shades of blue, but yeah. That's the sound of impending doom here for Rexxxy. He hears the mechanics, he hears the clicking, oh nice. Medium tank even repairing his construction yard with an engineer. We're seeing a base push, but that's a low-ass Conyard. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. And the mine layer is not a very good tank, by the way, as you might have observed here, but it still stands. He should actually mine off here. I would love for him to mine off here. This would force medium tank to respawn, and then he could snipe the Conyard. This would be that's the creative, small, emergent gameplay moments that make OpenRA so enjoyable. Because one unit can have such a high impact, or it can do absolutely nothing, as we've seen with this helicopter here. The helicopters in general have been a bit iffy this game, I gotta say. I think I have already... Was it medium tank that I revoked the Hind license? I think it was medium tank. Or was it Amhol? Can't remember right now. Anyway, we're having a big engagement. There are artilleries in the backlines. So the artilleries need to be in a hotkey group and they need to focus this blob here. Yes! Yes, that's exactly what Rexxxy needs. He needs to get some good clustering shells here. Ooh, all the helicopters go down, but the artillery is still standing. And point-blank artillery can do so much. Ah, getting focused. Getting focused by the tanks, not like this. It's just too much. It is too much indeed. We're having more and more artilleries, but the perfect counter. Ah, this Hind is having a field day. Goes down, but not before taking 4 artilleries into the grave with him. Good engagement for medium tank, sniping the Conyard, a very, very crucial part of keeping his economy alive down bottom. And speaking of bottom, I think Rexx's economy is going to hit rock bottom very, very soon. Because he is on 2 mined out bases. And if he can't get a foothold here, he is donezo. Top side is actually really, really sparsely defended. A tank push would be very nice on the bottom side. Ah, Rexxxy! He knew there was an AA gun, right? Yep. I don't know why he ran into this AA gun. And this is so brutal, because he doesn't have line of sight to counter the helicopters. Now look at this. All his infantry is comprised of rocket soldiers. And the rocket soldiers just come in and get mowed down by a rifle. Oh, this is gonna be it, the breakthrough. The medium tanks just going for the artillery. 1 artillery remaining. Still a pretty good flank tank. Medium tank on the flank here. Getting the ore refinery. That was good. That's something that's very underappreciated. People tend to just throw all their units into a big cluster and A-move. But what Rexxxy did here, I don't know if it was intentional or not, or it was just a pathfinding bug, but one of the tanks skirted around the battlefield and parked himself into the ore mine, which actually led to the harvester being denied. He should have kept it there, honestly. Always keep an eye on the enemy ore mines. Yeah, and oh, so much veterancy. Look at this. We're having Tanya though. So Rexxxy, while behind, rushed a tech center. Well, not a rush. We're 18 minutes deep into this game, but he opted for a tech center, which is pretty ballsy. Tanya can get sniped. Oh, Tanya in a phase transport though. Can that get sniped? I'm not sure, buddy. So again, medium tank is a very crafty player. There are ways to play around a phase transport. That's not it, by the way. That's just Pac-Man. The phase transport going Pac-Man on their asses. But oh, he spotted the pillboxes. That's good. Very good. It's very delicate micro. One step too far, and the phase transport just gets killed by and like revealed by a pillbox and killed. But there are ways around this. So either spies disguised as your own units is a very smart move, or radar jammers also detect stealth, and then we've got dogs for the Soviets, obviously, and all sorts of base defenses. Oh wow, he got a general civilian. That's hero of the game. So I think that stems from sniping the engineer here. There used to be an engineer of Rexxxy. Okay, Rexxxy establishing a foothold again. I would like the phase transports to be a bit more forward. Ooh, this Zuka blob is going to counter the Hinds very nicely. And he's got the forward Hind for line of sight. 3 phase transports, like that's a bit of an overcommitment maybe if you're asking me. And also, while this is going on, Rexxxy should really try and secure the bottom side. But Tanya could... Oh, a longbow! No longbow. You didn't see a longbow. There is no longbow, guys. Well, that was a bit of a blunder by medium tank. Wasting his most expensive unit. And... Oh, Tanya! Ah, she gets sniped. That's so sad. But now we have the phase transports. And the phase transports can just clean house here. Oh yeah, getting those juicy crushes in. And that's all she wrote for that push. Well, the rest is a lot of rifle infantry. Too much rifle infantry again. Like Rexxxy's composition. Ooh. Rexxxy's composition has not exactly been fantastic, honestly. Too many rifle soldiers. Too little in the ways of hard AT. He needs like, what, a gun turret here. Phase transports can actually start poking. For those who don't know, phase transports have the same weapon as chrono tanks. So they're actually fairly potent against armor. Ooh, that's too close. That's too close for comfort. We're having another Zuka blob coming in. But the Conyer gets sniped. We're still having an allied tech center up for both. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, the Hellfire HE missile missed. That's kind of a lucky break here. I would actually not mind loading up a phase transport with 5 rocket soldiers and sending it just here. Stealth denying. Oh, this is so good. So medium tank still hasn't found an answer. He needs an answer for those. Because right now the phase transports are just completely unaccounted for, and they can snipe whatever they please. The long distance mining. I think this might actually be the downfall of Rexxxy if he doesn't secure this expansion soon. He could also get some medium tanks up and start pushing into the top side. It's very scarcely defended still. And we're having another mine layer. Mine layers do look like they have a detection radius, by the way, but that's just a mine detection radius that specifically only caters to mine detection. Yeah, medium tank is trying, man. The late game mine layers, I'm loving it. It's just so rare that this works. Oh, mining up again. This is so mean. Rude, buddy. Well, I got 3 mines off. If he gets a harvester, yeah, he's gonna get a lot of harvesters. Those longbows just gonna... What are they doing? Oh, denying the tech center, that's what. That's a good move. Because the... Okay. The tech center was very close to finishing. Oh, the GPS satellite was. I'm trying to say. Yeah, Rexxxy, hearing the call here. Going for the bottom expansion, he needs to secure this ASAP. But while he's doing this, he's expanding his entire army to do so. And there is a huge push on the top side with a radar jammer. Now the radar jammer does not only deflect missiles, which by the way renders it completely useless if you couple it with longbow support, because your own longbow missiles are going to be deflected. But yeah, it also detects stealth in quite a large radius. I believe it's 5 or 6 cells. So this is going to be a very, very good call. This mine layer, this radar jammer, I really like the idea of this. Also, there's going to be a GPS satellite very shortly. So okay, Rexxxy, you've done it. You sly dog, you have secured the bottom expansion, but now he needs to focus his attention to the top, while also getting a refinery up. Yeah, I don't know, man. This looks like GG to me. Army out of position, and there is a radar jammer, so you can't just sneakily crush all of this. Well, you can overtly crush with the harvesters, but it's not going to be enough. It all now depends on whether or not the radar jammer gets focused on. Oh, it's also jamming the radar. I just... Like, that's what... the radar jammer, I've never seen it do its intended job. I rarely ever see it jam radars. Mostly I see it deflect missiles. Yeah, and that's it. No more stealth crushes for you, good sir. No more stealth crushes at all. He knows he can't go in with the phase transport, so he just leaves them at the top side. This is going to be the radar down, refineries down. Very good base rate here. Also the longbows camping the production facilities. Longbows are so good if you micro them around to just snipe harvesters. Ooh, that's not how you longbow. Alright, we have the longbow license revoked. Let me see. There we go. Yo, medium tank. That's your longbow license. Just kidding. Alright. Oh, deploying a sneaky base. Well, I was busy doing my shenanigans here. Deploying a sneaky base and the GPS satellite is so close to coming up. One harvester left here, like, there is no eco left here whatsoever. Two harvesters. Going for a last all-in push here, but there are so many pillboxes. This just can't work. No way, Jose. He isn't gonna break through here. Desperation push. And being surrounded from all sides. Valiant effort here. I really like what Rexxxy is doing, but yeah, too much. Too little too late. Phase transports got chewed through. And now the pillbox spam is commencing. We also have a raid on the eco. And Rexxxy calling it. Very well played by both. Really nice recovery by Rexxxy. He maybe took the bottom expansion back way too late. Let's check the income graph for that. Yeah, there was a big spike during the mid game. Like this here. When medium tank just had 4 mines straight up. 4 expansions to the 2 of Rexxxy. That's what led to him getting such an asset lead. And then he could just push through. Tanya was a nice idea, the phase transports were a nice idea, but even better recovery by medium tank by mixing in a single radar jammer. Spies would have done the same job, but yeah. Great to see. That's been an exciting game with the double mine layers early on. Achieving some work here. And eventually getting a couple harvesters low enough that the base push could start and take them out immediately. Also, really big, you see how big of a deal veterancy is. 10% to all stats on all units just from 3 spies. So medium tank is France, so the spies cost 500 a pop. That's 1500. In return, you get 10% to all stats on all units. That is insane. That's so good. Yeah, really enjoyable game. Again, I'm going to maybe put the link for the General's Gentleman Shoutcast in the description. They have a different style of casting. They're usually casting 0 Hour, Command & Conquer 0 Hour and Company of Heroes. So they're not used to, they don't know what's really going on in OpenRA yet, but they'll hopefully find this game to their liking and create some more shoutcasts. Gonna put the link in the description. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.